So first of all, good evening to all members, and so today is a pleasure for me to be here just to give a very short presentation that I'm going to talk about the technique that I use to improve my English speaking. So first of all, the technique that I use to improve my English speaking is we need to learn the basic grammars. The basic grammar is very important that every English learner must learn. Some of you probably know the basic grammar, right? Basic grammar is just a very simple grammar like present simple, verb to be, auxiliary verb. So when you know the function of that, of each word, you can form it into the sentence and then you can start practice English. You don't have to wait that I have to know a detailed grammar, but you can start after you learn, some of the basic grammar. And I remember since the first time I started to learn English, I was not yet attending the school yet. I'm just, need to learn or make a well preparation in advance before my English class is going to start. So I normally like to reading books and try to pick up every new word from the book, even though I have even though I have a very hard time to understand or even though I have a very hard time to understand the meaning or the definition in the textbook, or even very difficult to pronounce that word correctly, but I'm still keep reading and keep pick up a new word from the book and list down on the paper. And I spend around 1 hour or maybe 1.5 hours a day just to memorize every single word. So when the reason I did that because I have the senior Buddhistman who have many experience in learning English. He gave me an advice that if you want to attend the class, at least you have to know some English advance. So otherwise you will face with the difficulty to catch up the teacher lesson. So that's why I decided to make that preparation and well prepared. So when I attend the class, I feel that that is very easy. And during that time we have a different class. We have a different class like elementary, intermediate, pre-intermediate and intermediate. So I attend the elementary. The teacher taught us about the grammar, basic grammar like the present simple, auxiliary verb. So I learned that grammar every day, and I try to use that grammar to form the sentence by using the word that I remember to speak it out. So I use the surrounding environment just like my partner, because the first time English learner, we could not, we should, using the environment. You don't have to go to the foreigner because your English is limited. So I use the surrounding environment and try to combine the word like, for example, like I learned the present simple, like I love playing football, I love reading books, I love, driving car, I love swimming. So I combine, just only one term, but I use a different word that I remember. So from day to day, my brain is reflected, and it seemed that I didn't have to take much longer to think about the English. And then when I get a partner, I found a foreigner, I can speak English maybe a little bit faster, and I don't have to think too much what sentence, what structure that I'm going to talk, so I don't have to think about that. So that's why, use the environment surrounding myself to just ask my partner. And second is watching a movie. Watching a movie is the English movie. Because some of the English learners, normally they prefer like watching the English program, like they record the video and post on YouTube and speak English slowly for the student to learn. But for me, I'm different. My technique, I like to watch English movie because English movie is just like the the English in real life, the English in their daily life. So they speak faster, their sentence, their structure, it's completely, formal. So I learned from that. And I love to watching the movie. But when we watching the movie, you can capture every single word they say, and then I push the video and then I try to repeat what they have said. So after I have watching movie for like 1.5 hours, and then I can learn a lot of sentence, learn a lot of words from the movie, and I can improve my listening skill much better than before. So here's my technique that I use to improve my English speaking skill, and I'm very happy and pleased to share it to all of you. So that's all for it, and thank you very much for your attention.